So after I did how to make mayonnaise, and then after I showed you how to turn it into garlic aioli, and then after I used it on the pulled pork, I thought, you know what? I never really told anybody anything about the details, the cost of making the mayonnaise, whether it's worth it, how does it taste compared to the rest of the mayonnaise on the market. So today we're doing playing with your food mayonnaise. Okay, so let's run down what we have here. We have Hellmann's, we have Duke's. Hellmann's is what I use all the time. You've seen it on the show. I always felt Hellmann's had a bigger egg flavor in it. But we're gonna try them all today before this video is over. And I'm gonna find out which one tastes the best. This is the one I use all the time. North Carolina people love Duke's. It's number 2 in the markets out here. I don't know what it is on the West Coast anymore. I haven't been there in 3 years, but this is a number 2. I know it's in a lot of stores. Kraft is Kraft. I've never been a fan of the brand. Kraft cheese singles are the nastiest things ever to put in your mouth. Kraft barbecue sauce, you wind up doctoring it up so it tastes like barbecue sauce. So I don't buy a lot of Kraft stuff. If I do, it's under another name and I don't know Kraft owns it. And then we have this one here. This one is great value. Walmart, I love Walmart, but there's some things I won't buy from Walmart. The Walmart brand, great value, just freaks me out. It reminds me of generic, okay? And you will find out why in a minute. JFG, this is a local, well, I would say not too local, out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm almost positive Knoxville, yep. Knoxville, Tennessee, so it's local to me. And then this is an indie brand, and this is, even though it's in Tennessee, this is made in San Francisco. And I expect this one to taste kind of funky. It's called Just Mayo by Hampton Creek, and it claims to have no non-GMO, egg-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. It's a spread and a dressing, so we're going to try that one too. I'm curious to find out what this tastes like. Before I show you the prices, I want you to look which one per ounce. Some are bigger than others, but per ounce, which one is the most expensive, which one is the least expensive. Did you pick it out? All right, here we go. Hellmann's, 20 cents per ounce. Duke's, 15 cents per ounce. Kraft, 19 per ounce. Great Value is 9 cents per ounce. JFG, 11 cents per ounce. And Hamilton Creek Just Mayo, 18 cents per ounce. So there you go. The best priced is the Great Value. Doesn't mean it's the best flavor. The most expensive is Hellmann's, which is number 1 in the nation. So you would probably expect that to be either that or this one I would have expected to be most expensive. But this is just a little bit behind Hellmann's. All right, so now let's compare it to homemade. So I calculated how much it cost to make the homemade mayonnaise video, and it came out to be 14 cents per ounce. All right, which is comparable to all these down here to make it yourself. Okay, this one is the one I like the best. This is the most expensive at 20 cents per ounce, but if you buy the normal big size jar, which this isn't the biggest, there's a bigger one than this, but if you buy this one, it brings the price down to 13 cents an ounce. This is the 30 ouncer, okay? You pay 13 cents. You can beat homemade if you buy this size, and you'll save money slightly. So it's up to you. Are you trying to save money? Then go with the bigger size mayonnaise if you use it a lot in your family. If you're worried about health and preservatives and that kind of stuff and manufacturing and what the corporations might do to your food, there's another half of the United States right there, then go with the homemade. It costs pretty much the same as Hellmann's. Okay, so I'm going to try each one of these. I'm going to take a little dab on a spoon and see how they taste, see which one I like the best. And between each bite, you won't see it in video because it's just, I don't want to waste time. I'm going to take a cracker between each bite of Wheat Thins to kind of clean my palate, all right? All right, I like mayonnaise too, but wow, I'm not going to like mayonnaise when I'm done with this video. Okay, so I found it interesting that every one of these, all of these, but the small Hellmann's had a protective seal that you had to peel off. This one just had a crack top lid. I found that quite interesting that everyone had a seal except for the Hellmann's. Now I know this has a seal. I've opened these jars before. I've never opened their smaller ones, but their smaller ones don't. Just extra information. All right, so let's get started. I already know what Hellmann's tastes like. I will try that at the last. I want to get into the other flavors right now. So let's start with Duke's. I'm just going to try a little bit here. Tangy, good vinegar. Creamy, not heavy on the egg, because I know Hellmann's is heavy on the egg. Good balance. Duke's is pretty good. All right, so we're doing Kraft Real Mayo. Here we go. The Kraft Real Mayo kind of freaks me out because it's pure white. I mean like white, where mayonnaise and the other brands are kind of a yellowish white, kind of like how it looks when you make it at home. So here we go. Kind of breaks down too easy. It doesn't have that creamy, kind of a whipped flavor that the other brands do. It's not bad, but it doesn't have like that egg flavor. It doesn't have a vinegar flavor. It's almost like it's just a sandwich spread. Okay, great value. Cheapest one on the table, or I should say least expensive. Here we go. This has more egg flavor. In fact, it's better than the Kraft, but not as good as Duke's. It has more egg flavor, not that little tanginess that Duke's had, which was kind of cool. I like a little bit of the vinegar, lemon juice, white wine vinegar, whatever it is you're using. A little bit better texture, but not whipped either, like Duke's was very whipped. I haven't even tasted it yet, but look, it looks like that was homemade, spooned in, doesn't it? It doesn't look like a machine did it. Let me show you great value. All right, you can see I've already tasted it, but look, it looks like it was poured in by machine, right? Let me show you Kraft. Look how white that is. So it's just interesting. This has that kind of a gelatinous, jiggly, like mayonnaise looks like when you make it at home. I like the color, I like the consistency, so let's give it a try. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, I don't like this at all. All right, second ingredient is vinegar. Is that? Are the other ones second ingredient vinegar? So JFG's second ingredient is vinegar, where all the other ones, the second ingredient's egg. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't like this. This is too pungent. All right, here we go. Here it is. This is the indie brand Just Mayo by Hampton Creek. This has no egg in it. Okay, I'm afraid to find out what's in it. Canola oil, water, vinegar, sugar, salt, spices, pea protein. Ugh. Am I really putting this in my mouth? Lemon juice, concentrate, fruit, and vegetable juice, calcium, disodium. This has a preservative too, so don't let it fool you. This has a preservative just like Hellmann's. So it's, even though they're free this, free that, they got a preservative in it. Here we go. Okay. That's pretty good. Seriously. All right, that's a shocker. That tastes, it tastes like it has egg in it. That is bizarre. I would totally eat this. Just Mayo by Hampton Creek. Wow. All right, all right, I'm stunned. All right, let's go to Hellmann's now. Let's get my cracker first. All right, here we go. It's good. It's number one for a reason, but if you don't like a strong egg flavor, then don't get this one. Go with Duke's. I'm going to tell you right now, Hellmann's is still my favorite, but I could take Duke's any day. And the big surprise of the day was the San Francisco brand Just Mayo that has no egg in it at all. Might be good for vegans. I have to look at that. Maybe that's what it's designed for, vegans, but this tastes just like Hellmann's. That's crazy. So there you go. There they are. You let me know. Do you like homemade? What is your favorite brand? What are the flavors you like? Okay, guys, that's it. Playing with your food. Mayonnaise. We are done. See you on the next episode. Bye-bye.